But back to the Angus Reid poll, they actually did control a little bit for the fact that Trudeau leads a cabinet of 34 dwarves. They asked Canadians first if they could recognize a politician before asking them to rate the politician. So they broke it down into high-profile ministers, medium-profile ministers, and nobodies. So here's the top 5 and the bottom 5 cabinet ministers from their list, according to the poll. So Chrystia Freeland is in the lead. And what this means is the percent saying they're doing a good job more or less than those saying a bad job. So Chrystia Freeland, 20% more people think she's doing a good job than a bad job. Now, I think she's a disaster. I mean, is there a country around the world we're not quarreling with right now? China just took 2 Canadians hostage. Canada is regarded as a foolish country in India. Saudi Arabia is threatening us. Chrystia Freeland is actually legally banned from Russia. Did you know that? Donald Trump just ate our lunch. In NAFTA, Cuba is using microwave weapons to endanger our diplomats and their families in Havana. But hey, the fake news, good news media love her. Maybe she should go on a date with someone. I guess if you pump out 24/7 propaganda, I guess it works because people think, I mean, we have never been more alone in the world as we are now, but Chrystia Freeland is just tops. That poll suggests she has a net 20% favorable rating. Now, next is Marc Garneau. Do you see that? He's a plus 16. Can you name anything Marc Garneau has done in the past 3 years? Don't feel bad, I can't either. Trudeau really hasn't let him do much since Trudeau crushed him in the leadership race. I think that positive view is just people who remember that he used to be an astronaut once, and he was served in the Canadian military, and he looks and sounds like a grown-up, and he's got a little bit of dignity. But can you name one thing he's done as a cabinet minister? I mean, I guess he's the one who banned the tankers off the coast of BC, but that's really been the work of Trudeau and McKenna, hasn't it? But look at the disapprovals on that chart. Bill Morneau has a net negative 20% favorability, no doubt. He comes across as sneaky and tricky and dishonest. Remember, he lied to the ethics commissioner about his villa in France. He said, whoopsie, I just forgot. Who wouldn't forget about their villa in France? I mean, sorry, Your Honor. You remember when he had a massive stake in his old company called Morneau Chappelle while passing all these tax changes that favored Morneau Chappelle? Oh, how did that happen? No wonder so many people signed our petition. Remember that great truck? Look at that. I miss that old truck. FireMorneau.com. Boy, that was a great truck. All right. You know what? Patty Hajdu, she's not well known either, is she? Other than for being the face of the discriminatory campaign to force anyone who wanted a summer job grant for students, they had to sign an attestation that they support Justin Trudeau's personal views on social issues like abortion. It was weird, completely inappropriate, and obviously intolerant, and Heidi was the face of it. But look at who is actually near the bottom. Ahmed Hassan, the immigration minister, minus 26. And Amarjeet Sohi, just absolutely despised, a negative score of 30%, 36%. He's just in a league of his own. The most hated man in cabinet? Yes, he is. Now, Sohi is in a league of his own, but you could also say he's out of his league in terms of the substance of the file. He has no idea what he's talking about. He doesn't know anything about oil and gas. He's from Edmonton. Yeah, that don't count. When it comes to pipelines, as so many leftists who have to pretend that they actually like oil and gas. Listen to this. This is a mix of ignorance and arrogance. But what's so amazing is this clip he actually published to social media himself. He thought this made him look super smart and super good.
The oil is to Alberta what is auto to Ontario and what is aerospace to Quebec. It is so disappointing to see that when we made the decision to invest $4.5 billion to move this project forward so we can support the oil sector in Alberta the proper way, every single Conservative member of the federal Conservative Party did not support that decision.
Your promise was construction would start this past summer.
That they're willing to invest $12 billion and write off $3 billion to support an industry. But when it comes to Alberta oil and gas sector, they back off.
You're one of 200,000 unemployed Albertans and hear that scolding, arrogant, know-nothing lecturing you. I'm surprised it's not minus 56. Do you think that guy's going to build any pipelines? Nah, me neither. Look, there's only so much stock you should put in a poll like this. I mean, at the end of the day, you only get to vote for the candidate in your own riding. People don't think of Amarjeet Sohi when they're marking a ballot in their riding other than his. Like I say, most of Trudeau's MPs and most of his cabinet are still new to Canadians. Many are first-term MPs and many are just window dressing, affirmative action hires who don't really do the work that's done in the PMO. But I think there really is a correlation. The more important a file, the better known the file, the less Canadians like their Liberals. Wouldn't you agree with me? Bill Morneau, disliked. Ahmed Hassan, disliked. Amarjeet Sohi, deeply disliked. Yet all of these issues, Morneau saying that high taxes and big spending and big deficits are fine, and what we really need is a gender budget. Hassan saying that open borders, mass illegal immigration is fine. And so he's saying that, no, he's doing a great job for oil and gas. It's the Conservatives who hate oil and gas. These are the key issues upon which Trudeau, well, those are the ones he's in trouble for. That's what Nano's talked about, and they're the most hated cabinet ministers. That's an excerpt from my daily show, the Ezra Levant Show, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every day I do a monologue, interview a guest, and read my fan mail and my hate mail. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.